an incredible show today. I'm talking about 50,000 gallons of water, like 2,000 rubber duckies, a water jousting event, as well as wild and crazy kids flying down slides just like this. You're not going to want to miss it, guys. Stick around.
It's Wild and Crazy Kids. I'm your host, Matty Moralejo, with co-host Olympic skier Hannah Hardaway. First up, it's our giant rapid slippery fish toss. Next, it's wet and wild in the wave pool, rescuing rubber ducks from pirates. Then we try to walk on water without being knocked off on our special edition of WACK at the water park.
Welcome to Wild and Crazy Kids. I'm your host, Matty, and we're taking this show to a whole nother level. We always talk about how this show can go anywhere, and we have just done that. We are taking WACK to the water park. And first, we got this giant water slide, one of the steepest in the U.S. You get propelled down this 550-foot-long flume at 22 feet a second. The whole time, rapids just nailing you in the face. And we have a tremendous co-host hanging out with us today. Her name, Hannah Hardaway, Olympic mogul freestyle skier. Give it up for the most beautiful and talented Hannah. Welcome to Wild and Crazy Kids. Ready to have some fun?
Oh, yeah.
All right, now you do mogul skiing, a very difficult sport. You know some of the games that we're going to be playing with these kids. What's more difficult, mogul skiing or some of the games we're playing today?
I don't know. Mogul skiing's pretty tough, but these kids are up for a big competition here.
Oh, they most definitely are. It's going to be all about fun. The blue team is one of the teams that we got representing today in our competition, and they're represented with Nick, our captain. Give it up for Nick. And the blue team, high fives all around. He comes trotting in, gives a high five, and he got his team backing him up. Nick, you ready to have some fun?
Yeah, we're ready to have some fun.
How about your team? Is your team pumped up?
Let's see.
He said, let's see, and his team gave it to him. They're going to be taking the red team. The red team is represented by their team captain, Lawrence. Give it up for Lawrence and the red team right quick. Come sprinting in here. Red team follows them in. Lawrence, have you given some good strategy to your team for today's games?
Yeah, we're going to work them.
They're going to work them, so you guys are playing some games today. How pumped? How pumped? Blue team, you guys ready? Red team, you guys ready? This is Wild and Crazy Kids, and we're all ready to go. Right now I'm holding on to this rubber fish, and it's not very difficult to hold on to, but what if you had to go down this awesome slide? We're about to find out how crazy this game really is, because we're about to play it. This is how it works, guys.
Now this game has 2 rounds. In the first round, 2 rafts go down the giant rapids attached to each other. Kids in the first raft are going to toss rubber fish to their teammates in the second raft. But it's not going to be that easy because there's a kid from the opposite team in that second raft, and he's going to be trying to knock the fish away.
Here we go. You guys ready? Yeah! Ready, set, go!
And they head down the giant rapids, and wasting no time at all, blue team just starts whaling the fish any way they can to get in the next boat. But remember, they got the opposite team member in there. Whoa! Look at the water getting all over the place as they're sliding down. The raft is almost tilting over on its side. Makes it a little bit more difficult, but they just keep playing the game, trying to toss the fish. No matter which way the raft is turning or splashing, there's fish jumping out of the raft, and there is a lot of water getting everywhere. Here they come into the pool. Hannah, why don't you tell us how many fish the blue team got?
How many fish did you get? Let's count them. You have to count them. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there more? 6, 7. 7 fish.
Only 7 fish for the blue team means one thing. The red team did their job getting rid of those fish from the second raft.
Blue team had a total of 7 fish. It is time for the red team to go. You guys need to take 8 to get the lead. You guys ready?
Yeah!
They sound pumped. On your mark. Get set. Go, red team, go!
And just like the blue team, they start winging those fish as quickly as they can. And here come the big sides on this slide that make things a little bit more treacherous. Water splashing everywhere. Man, I see a lot of fish flying out outside of that. Whoa! Oh, it looked like they were coming off of that wall. Boat stays in. A lot of screaming going on. A lot of laughing as well. They keep throwing the fish into the boat, trying to pick up as many points as they possibly can. They're coming around that last turn, coming into the big pool. One more throw in there as they crash in. Anna's going to tell us how many they got.
Let's see how many fish you have. The other team had 7. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Red team wins!
Blue team trying their best, throwing as many fish as he possibly could out of that boat. Just wasn't enough.
Red takes the early lead. They're up 8-7. And right now, I'm at the bottom of the big slide here. And what's going to happen in this round is a little bit different.
You see, the teams are going to come down the same raft, but this time the goal is to throw the fish into the nets. Now, once the kids make it down to the bottom of the pool, they're going to jump out of the raft, grab the fish out of the pool, and toss them into the garbage cans. The team with the most fish in their garbage cans wins.
First, let's take it up to Hannah for a little info. Hannah, talk to me.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
And they're pushed down, looking for the flag that signifies that's where the net is. Try and throw those fish, and there's the first one. They don't get any in that first one, but we got another shot coming up here. Nice little throw. Oh, yes, check it out again. 1, 2 fish right in the bottom of the net. Coming back around second corner, and there's an, oh, unbelievable. Take another look. One goes in. Bad luck for the other fish. He hits the flag. It doesn't come in. Come around next one. Oh, good luck this time. Wraps around the flag and into the net. Another point for the blue team. They're coming down, crashing into the wave pool. Now they're going to have to jump out, find as many fish as they can in the pool, and start winging them into the trash can. This is going to take some serious teamwork from the throwers and the catchers. Take another look. Overhand throw. Count it. A fish lands in there, and there's some of our catchers. There you go. You guys throw them in. Nice catch. Wow, this guy is on fire. He's catching so many fish, and all they got to do is keep throwing as many as they can. Another nice overhand shot.
All right, that's it, guys. Time is up. Time is up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. You guys, come over here, blue team. Come over here, blue team. Let's see how many fish they have in their trash cans right here, all right? Let's go ahead and dump them out right there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this bucket. That is 5. And let's go ahead and dump. Oh, look at this one. This is incredible. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is 10. A total of 15 points for the blue team. Guys, give it up for yourself. Good job. They got 6 in the nets as well. Hannah.
It's 28-8. 20 points for a tie, 21 to win. You think you guys can do it? Yeah! All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
They make their way down, hoping to score 20 points to tie it up, and they're coming around, and there's the first one. And I don't even know if they got a shot off. I think it just flew right by them. They come back, and they definitely scored some points here. Take another look. 2, nice hook shot to land the second one in there. Coming off the big turn right here with lots of water. Take a couple shots. Both of those were short. No points there. And almost. Take another look, though. From out of nowhere, backhands the fish, but he just can't sneak either one of those in. And they come around again, trying to throw as many as they can to the nets. Here's a good opportunity. They are short again. They come off the high wall and just couldn't get enough into it. Crashing into our pool. This is where they can make up a lot of points. They come jumping out, trying to throw as many fish as they possibly can into what an awesome, oh, look at that! Right into the garbage can. Nice shot. Tried to bank it off his chest there. Another big catch right there from downtown. Oh, he wings in the air and sinks it in the trash can.
All right, that's time. That one doesn't count. That's time. That's time. Come on over here, red team. Come on over here. Come on over here, guys. All right, now, remember, the blue team had a total of all the rounds of 28 points. You guys started out with 8 points. Let's see how many more points you guys add on to that. Let's start with the first bucket, guys, all right? Let's count them up. We have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 points. We move on to our second garbage. We drop those out. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. That makes it tied up. 29, the game is over. 30, 31, 2 more in the nets. We got our winner, the red team. They're coming over there. They are psyched. They are pumped up. They are going wild and crazy. This is what it's all about, guys, having a good time. Listen to that. You guys got to stick around. Let me speak to the captain real quick. Lawrence, what was the toughest part out of all of those games?
Getting hit with a fish in the head.
Getting hit with a fish in the head. Good job, red team. High five. Way to go. Yeah.
Coming up, it's time to save our wacky rubber ducks from nasty pirates. Then watch a jousting battle at sea as WACK at the water park continues. So stay afloat and don't go anywhere.
That is right, guys. We're about to get into a little rubber ducky action. And only here on Wild and Crazy Kids, we have a game that involves 10 rafts, like 2,000 rubber duckies, and close to 50,000 gallons of water. Are you ready to play some rubber ducky race?
Oh, you got it.
Here's how it works, guys.
Each team has 4 kids in a lifeboat. Their goal is to paddle out to a chain of rafts. That the last raft is filled with rubber ducks. A team member has to leap across the raft and throw the ducks into the waiting lifeboats. So once 10 boats have landed safely in the boat, the next team member repeats the process. So they'll have 40 ducks that are rescued. Each team has to race its lifeboat back to shore. But getting there won't be easy, because pirates are going to try to slash a hole in the lifeboat and try to sink it. Now each team earns a point for every duck that makes it safely back to shore.
That is how a rubber ducky rescue game is going to work, but we got to talk to the captains and see if they have a little insight in the game. Hannah, why don't you talk to the blue team for me real quick?
Well, there's obviously a lot of stuff going on here at the Rubber Ducky Rescue. Do you have any strategies?
Yeah, I told them to jump as fast as they can and not be afraid to fall in the water.
Sounds like a good plan.
That is most definitely a good plan. You can't have any fear here on Wild and Crazy Kids. Now, Lawrence, red team, they got a pretty good strategy. Do you have anything that can match that, or maybe a little secret that you can influence us with?
I think we should get to the raft before them. I think that'll make things a lot easier.
Of course it will. You guys get to the raft first. That means you guys will be able to jump into the other rafts much quicker. Let's get this game underway. Move them up to the starting line. Go, red team, blue team.
And they're on their way right now. They're head-to-head, but whoa, look at the red team. Little strategy might have been involved there. Cuts them off at the first raft, which gives them the go-ahead. And here comes their first guy right now. That puts the red team in the lead, making their way across the rafts. Jumping in, he's got to throw 10 rubber ducks into the lifeboat. And they're doing a fantastic job. I got to ask you, Hannah, what do you think their strategy is?
I don't know. There's definitely a lot of techniques. These kids are going through these different rafts one by one in their own special way. I don't know. It looks like a pretty close race to me.
Right now, it is most definitely anybody's race, and the athleticism of the red and the blue team jumping from raft to raft is on a much higher level than I even expected it to be.
But we know that it all comes down to how many rubber ducks they can save.
That's right. It's all going to come down to who gets all the rubber duckies back to their safety boat.
And as you can see right in the back there, we got our 2 captains for the red and blue team. They're struggling to get their 10 ducks into the lifeboat. And right now, I'm going to have to be honest, it just looks like they are going head-to-head here.
That's right. And look at all those rubber duckies floating around. Looks like a bunch of them didn't make it into the boats. I don't know if that's going to hurt them.
It may hurt them, but they're on their way back. But here comes the dreaded pirate roar, slashing the lifeboat. As you can see right there, there he is in the corner, slashing the other lifeboat. Now is where it gets tricky and where we lose a lot of the rubber ducks as they start trying to make their way back to the lifeboat. Oh, the blue team losing a tremendous amount of ducks. Check out the red team, though.
They're the first one. Start unloading. They're cheering. The blue team's boat is sinking much quicker than the red team's. I think it might be a gimme for the red team. What do you think?
Yeah, blue team looks like they're having a lot of trouble here. Their boat went down and they lost about half of their duckies. I don't know if they'll be able to recover them.
Well, it's going to come down to this right here. That's it. That's it. Okay, hold on. That is all an incredible, incredible race. Unbelievable. Red team, you guys look like came in strong with that boat. And we've counted up all the rubber duckies. And Hannah, you counted up the blue team. How many did they rescue?
The blue team had 32 ducks.
Unbelievable. That's a near perfect score.
They lost 8 ducks in the whole rescue.
They only lost 8. Now the red team, They got 10 points right off the bat because they finished first. And a perfect score of 40. That means they have won our rubber ducky rescue. Incredible. Now, Lawrence, the captain, team psyched up. You guys got all of your ducks rescued. How did you even think you'd be able to do that?
I don't know. We just tried.
What'd you tell your team before you started?
Just to have fun, go fast.
That's it, have fun and go fast. I think it was the fun part that worked out. But you gotta give it up for the blue team. 32 ducks, incredible.
32 ducks, that's pretty good. How you feeling?
Feel good. It's really hard because the waves are just knocking you around a lot.
The waves definitely add a whole nother element to the rubber ducky rescue.
You guys don't go anywhere. Blue team, red team, you guys definitely aren't going anywhere. You're sticking right with us, all right? Stick around for some more action, guys.
Next, it's a jousting match on the wave pool as WACK at the water park continues.
All right, guys, we're about to get into some serious fun here now. Hannah, it's going to involve these things right here in our speed race lily pad knockdown. Do you think you'd be able to use these pretty nicely?
I don't know, I was trying to stand on the lily pad a little earlier, and that in itself was pretty difficult. I'm interested to see how the kids are going to do.
It is pretty cool. Here's how this game works, guys.
Two opposing jousters standing on lily pads in the wave pool. Now they're going to need one hand to hold on to the rope, and the other one's going to be free for their jousting stick, which they're going to use to try and knock their opponent into the water. Now the winner, of course, is the person left standing on the lily pad.
All right, red and blue, go ahead and make your way out on top of the lily pads. They're being handed their jousters. All righty, ready, set, go! Red seems to be going with the old pound. Oh, but look at, he's going for the legs. He's going, oh, he's, wait, oh, now she's coming back. She has him on balance. Oh, she's furious now. Oh, he should have never done that. He's trying to use the rope. He's trying to use, oh, wait, one foot's off.
He's going in low, too, trying to take her feet out.
She's got him on, oh, and he's down. Brandon, blue team. What happened there, big guy? What happened?
I just lost my balance right there.
Was the balance a big part of the game?
Yeah.
But you did a tremendous job. Good job. But Hannah, our big winner over here, the red.
Elisa, that was some very impressive jousting. What do you think made the difference?
Just hitting them hard. I don't know.
Most definitely. And we're ready for our second round. Our next jousters, go ahead, step off there. You guys can go ahead and come on up as we move on to our second round. We got red team moving into position, as well as the blue team. And these look like some pretty tough competitors about to step up to the plate here.
Yeah, two girls, and they're both tall. I wonder if that'll play into it at all.
We're about to find out. They're being held onto their jousters. They're just going at it. Go! Oh! A nice way.
Going for the head.
She goes for the... She goes for the noggin. I'm staying away from this way. Oh, no. Oh, wait, she's got it. Oh!
That's a pretty solid hit there. I heard it from here.
Oh! Another shot in the head and another one. I think she's trying to name her a headache, so maybe she'll just give up. She's holding on for dear life.
But it's only a matter of time because the blue team is relentless. Just pounding away there. She falls off the lily pad.
She got you down. What was going on those last couple of hits?
She just pushed me off.
She got you good. Bounce is pretty tough up there, huh?
Yeah.
I'll tell you something, though. You were in some pretty good shots. You got a lot in the head, but what were you going for, really, when you're taking those shots?
So I was just trying to push on her feet so she'd fall.
Understandably, good strategy, except you're dealing with one incredible person for the blue team. Incredible balance, unbelievable tactics.
Incredible balance. Wow, that was a marathon jousting session. How did you manage not to get tired?
Oh, I just had hope and success.
Hope and success. I don't know, I think I would have had tired arms.
We got a lot more coming up in this game, so we're moving on right now. We got our two new jousters stepping up.
Yeah, we went from two tall girls to two smaller guys. I wonder if their strategies will change.
We'll see if they can last as long as those two girls did. Red team's got himself balanced. Blue team has himself balanced. Go, go, and it's a free-for-all whack.
Whoa!
Blue team, as you'll notice, he's using the underarm little claps there. That's probably gonna get him a little bit more balance.
And red team's going for the head like the ladies were before.
That's right. I really just think the red team's going for anything that they can get. He's definitely on the back end of that lily pad. He's gonna have to scoot more in the middle if he's gonna last in this game. Oh!
Two solid hits there.
That was at the same time. Oh, but now the blue team's on edge, but the red team takes a swing and misses.
Nice save on the red team.
Oh! He tries to stay up.
No way.
Oh, he popped himself back up. Almost got eliminated by laying down, but he gets back up. But again, he's about to lose his balance.
But he's holding on.
He's a trooper. He's in there.
But he hit the water.
And this is where that fatigue factor comes in again. What was that? Was that a 360 flip side burn?
I don't know what that was.
Blue team doing what he's supposed to do. Hold on with one hand. Nice work by the blue team. Didn't have a joust. He kind of shoved the other kid's joust away, and he stayed on.
Oh.
But just,
But he's still holding on.
Blue team goes down. You had it. You were doing so good. You had him on the ropes the whole time, and at the very end, you slipped off. What happened?
I just lost my balance.
Let's see how the red team is over there.
Wow, very fantastic fight. How'd you manage to stay on all those times? It looked like you were going down, and you just get right back up again.
Well, I took karate earlier, and so it helped me keep my balance.
Karate is the secret here.
Well, kung fu to everybody out there.
Let's go ahead and recap, guys. In round one, the red team won our first jousting match. But then in round two, the battle of the headbusters, the blue team came ahead in that one. And then our last and final round, karate was the name of the game as the red team won the last jousting match. Red team scores 2, blue 1. The big winner is the red team.
A most awesome day here, WACK, at the water park. Thank you for hanging out, but you know what? Kids are gone. We got the whole park to ourselves. Are you ready to have some serious fun?
I am feeling very fast.
Now fast enough. The race is on. Bring it on. Let's see what you got.